Because I think we can fit in another demonstration. We've got about 9 minutes. That's 9 minutes to get those puns in. Let's see how many more we can get. Over to you, Sue.
Right, I'm just grabbing some watercolour card and I'm going to use the lovely pumpkin die as well.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll take these elements out. So I'm going to die cut all of these on the watercolour card. I love the fact you get the two eyes together, so you're less likely to lose those. That's it. So die cut all of those.
Oh, I like this one.
And then I'll put that to one side. Are you still thinking up a
No,
chair?
this one's been sent. Who sent this? Jacqueline. You could put on your card, you could put like a tatty chair.
Yes.
A little worn, battered chair.
Yes.
You know, a well-loved chair, and put, I'm having a bad chair day.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
All from one die, hey?
I know.
Okay, watercolour pencils.
Lovely.
So I'm having some fun colouring in with these.
Yeah.
I find colouring with watercolour pencils quite easy to do, I think. So basically you just scribble the areas haphazardly, really, just to lay the colour down. Actually, I'll put quite a bit of orange in down the bottom. And then I'll just put some darker red within these sections. It's lovely how the die sort of embosses.
Yeah, you can see that easily.
Or, let's bring the die back, or you can, you know, use it as a stencil and trace around, or ink through them as well.
You've got nice open spaces for inking, haven't you?
So scribble the colours down onto your paper, and then let's get some water. I'll probably start with the lighter section. So just scribble on the water. And then it all blends together.
Look at that. I think you're right about watercolours, you know. If you're not sure what medium to go for, start with your watercolour pencils.
Yeah.
They last a long time as well.
And you get like a nice sort of, you know, arty watercolour effect. And also the good thing about the watercolour pencils, if I bring in a spare piece of stiff card, is that if I want to add a bit more red at the bottom, if you just scribble on there, because you shouldn't really go in with the watercolour pencils after the paper's wet. But what you can do is scribble and then pick up some extra colour.
It's like you're making a little palette there.
Yes, yeah. I do love watercolour pencils. I think they're brilliant.
You're very talented, Sil.
Oh, thank you.
You are.
I want a bit more orange just there. So let's scribble a bit more orange, just to add a bit more colour. Okay, and then do the same with the lid. And then I'm going to colour some of I've got two of the leaves and then the stalk element, going with the paler green. I want to try and rush so I can get this done in time.
The stalk looks like a witch's hat, and the top of the pumpkin looks like a little witch's skirt.
Oh, that's the skirt?
Yes.
And that's a hat?
No, that's the skirt.
It's like a blue skirt, isn't it?
Like the hat is what you're colouring now, the witch's hat.
A bit darker green in the middle. And then put some yellow on the tips of the petals, or the leaves, I should say. And then blend all that in.
Lovely stuff.
So it's quite quick and interesting to do. And then you can sort of, you know, the water bleeds over the edge, so you can sort of colour the edges as well, so you don't get any of the white, which is quite nice with the watercolour pencils.
Okay, we've got
keep colouring away.
5 minutes left. So
oh no! Right, I'm going to skip
really well
a few
for time.
sections. So, and also the log die, as well, I want this log frame. This would be a lovely picture frame, wouldn't it?
I think it would, yeah. I absolutely love this. I'm looking at the bottom of the pumpkin there as well. It looks like a peach.
Yeah, could make different
And
fruits out
maybe one
of
of the
it.
characters has been nibbling away at the top.
And also, oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, again, with the frame, you've got all those lovely bits of detail in there that cut through, so you don't have to worry about adding that separately.
Yeah, and what I was going to say is the pigment can sit, if you're using water, can sit within these lines, and you've got your added sort of texture there. So if you do that all the way round, and then you get something like this. I've also added some lighter brown as well, just to make it more interesting.
Very nice.
And grab a card blank that will be a similar size. I might go for a top fold.
Okay.
So there, so I'm going to mount that on with foam pads. I think this is about a 12 centimetre card blank.
That's a perfect size for the frame.
So I'll just rip these off. Yes. So I'm just focusing on the pumpkin with this card. I might have that little twiggy bit at the top actually. No, let's go that way round because I've already coloured it dark.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so let's have it that way round. And then the pumpkin that I've done earlier that's dry, I'm just going to soften the card in my hands and bend it slightly. And I've got a foam pad just in the centre. So we can place that. I might tuck it actually behind, yeah, let's tuck it behind that bottom log. And then I've got the inside piece.
Oh, Julie's emailed in.
Place that in there.
Oh, Julie wants to join the chair force.
And I've got the top section that I'm going to add some more elements to. And I've got a foam pad on the back of this. So I might just have it slightly open. And then this lovely wiggly piece here that you find on the pumpkin plants. That's it. And then add the flowers. Just bend them up slightly. Flowers, I keep calling them flowers, but they're petals, aren't they?
Do you know those little eyes that you've got with the pumpkin as well? You could have them peering out from underneath the lid.
Oh,
couldn't you? Just the
spooky.
eyes, so you don't know what's inside there.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yes. I might tuck this one in behind here. If I can get it in. It's got the... Okay, I'm going to have to just chop that one off so I can get that in. There. And then I've coloured the mouth quite dark, but not black. How many seconds have I got left?
We've got a minute and a half. You're doing
Ooh.
really well.
There, I'm going to grab my eyes, stick them on top of my glue stick.
You can have fun with the face as well, because you can put the eyes lopsided. Or just
the
one
other
eye,
one.
yeah, draw a winking eye in perhaps at the other side.
Be nice to cut your own face as well, wouldn't it?
Definitely. I do like that.
Just got a blob of glue on there.
Yeah, you could do a sad face. You want to turn the mouth the other way around?
There, I think I've got all the elements on there.
If we put the mouth the other way around, we'd say, cheer up, pumpkin.
That combines them both, doesn't it?
Oh, well done, Sue. You have given us 6 amazing demonstrations throughout the shows
thank you,
today.
Catherine.
Absolutely fantastic.